Now, after reviewing the film last night, what kind of just stood out to you about some of the things y'all did?
Number one, I thought we were the aggressors defensively. We turned them over 20 times to our 12. That's improvement. We won the board. That's improvement. We were more aggressive on the board. The possession game, our shot quality was close to theirs. Very, very close. We missed 10 corner threes. We were 0 for 10, but the shots were the right shots. The ball was moving. There was more intention. We got a ways to go, but I saw growth in that area.
And what really stood out about just what Z was able to do out there and his effect on the game?
Yeah, you could feel him from the start. He ignited our break, our energy, our force, our violence. His ability to get downhill, draw two, makes it easier for everybody else. I thought he was guarding. He brought intensity to the defensive end. His ability to get on the glass as well. So he just opens up the court for a number of players for sure.
With the looks you're getting from outside, do you think they were quality looks? You just kind of need people to knock the shots down, or?
I'll take those shots all day. Those are our shooters, wide open, corner threes, above the break threes. As long as we're getting the right quality shots, I'll live with it. And we got 34 threes up last night. We're probably in range. We're right in range. When Poole gets back, we probably get a few more up as well. But I like the quality of threes we got. And for us I think we're one of the lowest corner three-point shooting volume teams in the NBA. Last night we got 10. I think we should be in that range every night if we're doing things the right way.
Is that more about just kind of putting opposing low men in awkward situations where they got to pick between helping on the drive or helping on the rim run?
That's right. I think the easiest threes you get in the corner are low man is pulled in, you drive it, you pull that guy in, you kick it. It's pretty immediate. It's tougher when there's a big down there, so you're more 4 out, 1 in spacing. When you have a big down there, it's a tougher kick out. When you're more 5 out or there's no big down there, it's a cleaner kick out. And I think we saw more of that last night. I'd like to see us play a little bit more without that dunker there at times to open up these corner kicks. Then we also had a couple just kick ahead, in transition. I think we need a few of those as well.
Hey, Dick Q's getting a lot of attention now just for his play.
Are you talking about him?
Yeah.
You are?
I am. I think everybody in this circle is. But how do you feel like he's handling that, the notoriety that's starting to come for him?
He just feels like a very young kid. He's just same DQ today, unless he's tweeting stuff out there I don't know about.
I don't think he is.
He's not. He's handling himself very mature. I think he gets over himself. He doesn't take himself too seriously. I need a little more seriousness out of him at times, but right now I think we're trying to turn him into a professional. Every day, bring it. Do it again. And I've loved his approach so far.
Hey James, can you talk about the competitor that he is? That's a very underrated skill I hear a lot of people talk about in players. But last night he had 2 blocks, 2 steals. He's not athletic. He takes that charge with 1.5 minutes to go. Just really, can you expand on that side? Because that's so rare for a rookie, it feels like.
It is rare, for him to have that competitive spirit night in, night out. It's almost like the higher the level goes, he raises his competition level, which is elite, right? That's what you want in players. When the stakes are highest, when you're going against the best, can I raise my level to that standard? And he's responded to that. I almost think that's special. So he's got to continue that no matter who he's playing against, whether it's Jokic or Gafford or Lively tomorrow, he's got to bring that same intensity.
You mentioned the seriousness that you want to see from DQ at times.
Yeah.
When is that and what areas specifically?
I'll give you an example. Like last night, first quarter, I believe 3 of his turnovers came in the first quarter, right? And just some sloppy, uncontrolled turnovers. So in those moments, be under control, make the right play, make the simple play. He had a great block, he had a great steal. Don't turn it over, just make the simple play. And I think he calmed down. We took him out. I think we subbed Looney for him. He calmed down, and he came back and had a major impact on that game. But, letting some of those plays go, just make the simple play in general. And that's new for a young guy. He was really excited in that first quarter, so he was trying to make plays, stay under control.
When you look at how well he played last night in some of the recent games that he's played well, how much is it that, obviously he didn't have a training camp, he didn't have any preseason games. How much is he just benefiting him to, just get more games under his belt and just more time?
Yeah, we didn't get much time with him. From Summer League on, we haven't touched him. He didn't have training camp. He was conditioning a little bit, but he wasn't in our system. And I'm still learning how to even utilize this kid. Last night, we were learning some stuff on the fly last night, how to utilize him in pick and roll, different spots on the floor. So I think we're just getting more and more familiar with him. And then every rep he gets in a game, he's only learning and growing, and he's seeing things on the fly. So he's got a high IQ, which is a tremendous skill to have.
I'm sure from a coaching perspective, it's got to be fun, but is it more, I don't know if challenging is the right word, but just he's such a unique player. Does that make it more time consuming maybe to just figure out how to use him?
I love it. For me, I love it because you get to be creative with these guys. You know, I got 2 guys right now, or we have 2 guys that in Zion and DQ who are very unique. And for me to, it's my job now to really utilize them and maximize them on the floor, not only individually, but collectively, together. We did some things last night where we put them in actions together. I think we're going to present a lot of teams challenges defensively if we could utilize these guys to their max.
Do you feel like, have y'all made any decisions on Zion and maybe being able to play on back-to-backs, or is he pretty normal, or you feel like y'all may have to kind of?
Yeah, we haven't had any discussions about that. I guess we got one coming up, but we have not had any of those discussions yet.
James, how did his body respond after playing 30 minutes? Was he able to go through a full practice?
Yeah, went through a full practice today, looked good. He came in early, got some more work. He got extra work in before practice. He went through a full practice, had great energy, so no setbacks.
How do you feel about just the dynamic, like you said, Queen and Z being so unique in the way they play, where Queen is at the high post and guys are moving off of him, and Z so isolation-based in a lot of the ways y'all use him, kind of having those guys work together and not so being so your turn, my turn type of dynamic?
Well, we're going to put them in very similar positions. So high post, post up, elbow area, handling in pick and roll, and setting in pick and roll. It's just what does the other one do? What does the other one do while that's going on? That's the challenge here. And I think we found some stuff last night. We just walked through. We talked about it. When one of them has it in those positions, what is the responsibility of the other to do? And so we'll clean that up as we go.
Just a small sample lineup check-in. Last night, you guys tried out Z at point, Herb, Trey, PV, and then Queen.
Yeah.
A lot of size out there on the perimeter.
Yeah.
That group dominated their minutes in that small stretch. What did you see out of them, and do you hope to explore it more going forward?
I do. I mean, we'll look at that for sure. We're big, we're physical, there's more defense out there. We have playmakers. I could put the ball in Z's hands or Queen's hands and play off of that. And then we still have the shooting with Murphy and Herb out there to make plays. So one of the end of game sets, we had DQ handling and we went off ball with Murphy and Zion. So I still feel okay offensively, but it gives us some more girth, size, physicality with a lineup at that size.
As you're navigating how to handle this team, lineups, everything like that, how much of it is collaborative with the players, or are you getting input from them as well?
I'm always talking to them. I need to be that. I think in a leadership position, the number one thing we can do as leaders is listen, and I want to know what they're thinking. Doesn't mean I'm always going to agree with them, and they're not going to always agree with me. But as long as there's dialogue, communication going on, that trumps all. We're trying to figure this out together. We're not going to figure it out overnight, but as long as we're communicating, we're talking, I'm listening to them, they're listening to me, and we solve it together.